So we will be going to victory lane with Tim Fuller and the winner of this one, Marcia Gibbons TLC Real Estate Thundercar Division. And of course, we had talked about the all-time modified win list here at Can-Am. That was modified feature number 836 here at Can-Am. And Fuller is now tied for third on the all-time modified win list. That's combined big block and 358 modified wins, with Doug Carlisle on the all-time list here. Number one on the list, Pat O'Brien at 73. Billy Dunn second on the list at 57. So Austin Smith will lead him to green in the 31, the 90 of Chuck Monaco alongside. Justin Burns, the 11J, and the 94 of O.J. White. Row number 3, it will be 11 of Joe Orvis, the 22, Tony Frezzo. Tony Frezzo racing with a heavy heart. Tony lost his mother a couple of days ago, and here tonight racing. And our thoughts and prayers right now are with Tony Frezzo and his family as we look for green. Yeah, look out. O.J. White goes around, gets, oh my goodness, gets hit on the backstretch by Justin McIntyre. And a host of others back there. Yellow lights are on. And we're looking at the replay up here on Dirt Track Digest TV. As we did call yellow after that start, but O.J. White got a little bit wide, and around he went. Corey Valad barely avoided him, not so much for Justin McIntyre. Jared Gilson got involved. Tyler Collette, his first start with us, just barely got by, as did Timothy Greenfield. O.J. White is moving around inside of the car, and that's a good sign to see. He did get hit in the driver's side door. Justin McIntyre out of his ride. Of course, this season with the Marcia Gibbons TLC Real Estate Thundercars, Joe Orbis won on May the 6th, Justin Pope for 2 in a row on May 13th and the 20th. Jock Simons won here on June 10th, Tony Frezzo on June 17th, Dakota Beckler on June 29th. Yeah. Tony Frezzo here on July the 8th for win number 2. Jock Simons win number 2 on July 15th. Joe Orbis got his second win of the season on July 22nd. Last week it was Jock Simons, win number 3, who leads all drivers here this season. Of course, we had, before the green, we had just mentioned about Tony Frezzo. Unfortunately, got the word of his mother's passing here just recently, and our thoughts and prayers are with the Frezzo family. Tony, of course, could have been at home with his family, but he decided that going to the racetrack and doing what he's doing out there in the speedway would be good for him and everything. So glad to have Tony here with us tonight with a heavy heart for sure. So we shall see how Tony does. He won his qualifying heat race earlier tonight, but so the lineup is going to be Austin Smith on the pole, 90 of Chuck Monica alongside, Justin Burns, the 11J, the 11A of Joe Orbis. Next row inside is going to feature Tony Frezzo in the 22, the 9 of Jock Simons, Justin Pope in the 27, 21 Corey Ballad, 111J of Anthony St. Mary Jr., Tyler Collette in the 25, Timothy Greenfield, the 73, and the 60 of Francis White. Final row to be Jared Gilson, the 22J, and the 46 of William Sherman. That'll be your field. Looking for green once again. 15 laps is the issue. Austin Smith, Chuck Monica on the front row. Looking for green at the cone. LeClaire looks him over. Green lights are on and we're underway. Clean start that time, same result. Chuck Monica out into the lead. Here comes Joe Orbis already on that outside lane. He's looking for second and does so. Jock Simons, Francis White, Justin Pope, they're all starting to charge towards the front of the field as they work in turn number 3 and 4. Back to the line. It is going to be Chuck Monica leading the way down in front. Joe Orbis now up into the 2 spot. Jock Simons there for third as the Austin Smith 31 up on the high lane. Here comes Francis White and Justin Pope. They're charging hard down the back straightaway. Looking to go 3 wide with Austin Smith on the outside lane. Smith's not going to give away from these drivers. Actually pulls back by Jock Simons to pick up third as they come back down across the line. Chuck Monica, your leader, as they enter into turn number 1. Good battle for the top spot here as they work in lap number 2 of this 15-lap contest. And right now Chuck Monica has the lead. But for how much longer? Because here comes Joe Orbis on the outside lane. He skates by for the lead. Into turn number 3 and 4. Joe Orbis, your new race leader. Monica back to second. As they're all knotted up behind them from about third on back. Francis White sneaks through. He'll pick up second as they work in lap number 3. Talked with Joe Orvis earlier on tonight. He said he is all about the consistency. He said if we can't win the race, we're going to try to finish in the top 3 every week, and that's exactly what he has done. Yellow lights are on. Tyler Collette in the 25 slows to a stop here on the inside of the front straightaway. Yellow lights are on with 3 laps in the books.
Let that poor bastard way there in the back catch up.
So does Joe Orvis, the race leader. Francis White second. Justin Pope third. Tony Frezzo fourth. Chuck Monica completes your top 5. Jock Simons is 6th. Austin Smith is 7th. Corey Vlad in 8th. 9th to Justin Burns. Completing your top 10 right now is Anthony St. Mary Jr. in the 111. 11th, Timothy Greenfield. 12th to William Sherman. And 13th on the racetrack is Jared Gilson in the 22. Course coming up next week here at the Can-Am Speedway. Keep in mind we are off on July 19th. There will be no racing here on the night or on August 19th. I should say August 19th will not be here. August 12th next week. Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirt Car 358 Modifieds. Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirt Car Sportsman. The Fabco Dirt Car Pro Stocks will be back. And the Panther Framework 602 Crate Sprint Cars, Marcia Gibbons TLC Real Estate Thunder Cars, and Donath Motorworks Limited Sportsman all on the card. Racing starts, as always, at 7 o'clock. Pit gates will open around 4 o'clock. The main gates here at the Speedway will open at around 5 p.m. And we'll have hot laps right around 20 after 6 to 6:30 roughly.
Dinosaurs. Most of the time they aren't working.
Oh, is that right?
Weapon full. Well, there's another one in North Carolina. I got to hunt that one down. See. 2 weeks I'm down there, I might.
That's not nearby. What the hell?
I might run over to Charlotte and see the NASCAR car that's right up there.
Huh? Oh, that's Spectator. No, I don't know. Fred.
There's a truck over there on the second turn.
Yeah, he's just watching this. Yeah. How many laps? 15?
15.
White flag will be displayed.
White. The hell with the white?
3 laps are complete, 12 to go. Joe Orvis, the race leader, looking for win number 3 on the season and second in the last 3 weeks.
one battery's that long. One of those batteries, I don't think it's going to come back to life.
So it'll be Orvis and Francis White on the front row.
$140 a piece for the batteries I want to buy it. I need 4 of them.
Just for try.
Set for green. Ready to go up off of turn number 4. Leclerc looks him over. We're back to green. Orvis gets a good start. Justin Pope right there to the second spot. Here comes Tony Frezzo on that outside lane, looking for second. In the meantime, Justin Pope looking for the lead up underneath Joe Orvis. Can't quite get it done, though. 5 cars all knotted up together at the front of the field. Here comes Austin Smith into the mix. Your Dash for Cash winner, trying to find his way to the front as they work his way up off the turn and back down to the line. Austin Smith makes a big move around Jock Simons and Tony Frezzo to get to 4th. But Joe Orvis still continues to show the way. Justin Pope right there for second, getting some pressure from Francis White as they make their way down the back straightaway. White down on the inside lane, Pope on the outside. 9 of Jock Simons right there with him in 4th. Austin Smith continuing to battle amongst the top 5 drivers. Caution flag is out. Corey Valad slow in turn number 2. Yellow lights are back on with 4 in the books.
I hope he's going to do this.
Still to come, we'll have the Panther Framework 602 crate sprints for 15 laps, Bob Johnson Auto Group Dirt Car Sportsman for 20, and Donath Motorworks Limited Sportsman for 12 laps.
You do know that watch you walk to the light up? You got a light on it?
Yeah, yeah. I do not have one. All right. Yeah.
We're in a team tonight.
Huh?
We're in a team tonight.
Yeah. Walmart, I think.
So once again, keep in mind, August the 19th, we will not be here. You can come here if you want. I'm sure the Bartletts have a long list of things that need to be done here at the Speedway. So if you show up here at the racetrack and nobody's here, get your work boots on. Because I know Michelle will put you to work doing something. 4 laps are complete in this 15-lap contest. After this feature, we will go down to Victory Lane and chat with Tim Fuller, the winner of the Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirt Car 358 modified feature, and the winner of this event. Whoever it may be, it is going to be a tough one to decide, as Joe Orvis and Justin Pope up there challenging Francis White. Austin Smith, what a job of driving he has done tonight, up into position number 4, winner of the Dash earlier on. He's got some confidence rolling in that 31, and he'll look for the lead as they come back to the line. We're back to green. Orvis once again gets a good start. Justin Pope on that outside lane. Here comes Tony Frezzo up to challenge for 3rd, and he's going to get it down the back straightaway. Francis White right back there in 4th. Here comes Joe Orvis back to the inside lane, trying to get around Justin Pope for the lead. No such luck. It's Justin Pope to the number 1 spot. Orvis gets twisted around. Frezzo gets into him. Jock Simons gets collected. And a host of other drivers avoid that situation over there. Yellow lights are on. Orvis got turned around over in turn number 3 and 4. Jock Simons nowhere to go. He got collected into that mix. Orvis makes the hard left-hand turn. Taking a look at the replay here as we see the battle for the lead. Justin Pope took the top spot away. Joe Orbis is right there in front of Tony Frezzo. Frezzo got loose and got into Joe Orbis. Orbis got twisted around. I thought Jock Simons did get a piece of Joe Orbis there in turn number 3, and he did, or 4 rather. So, looks like Tony Frezzo. So Tony Frezzo escorted to the tail of the field for that one. So Joe Orbis looks like he is going to be able to make it back. So it's Justin Pope, Francis White, Austin Smith now 3rd, Justin Burns is 4th, Corey Valad now up to the 5 spot, Timothy Greenfield 6, the 90 of Chuck Monica is in spot number 7, Jared Gilson is 8th, Anthony St. Mary Jr. 9th, and William Sherman now up into the top 10, Jock Simons 11th, Tony Frezzo 12th. So we are going white this time by. Green will be going out next time by. Justin Pope, Francis White were 1 and 2 in the last month or so. Francis White has really turned up the wick, had a good season, but the start of the year was just absolutely one that he wanted to forget. But now he's in a good spot to possibly challenge for the win. But Justin Pope is going to be just as strong on this next restart.
Without a curve on it.
Ready to go green. Justin Pope, 2 wins and 4 tries this year, looking for win number 3. Green lights back on and away we go. And Pope takes over the lead down the back chute. Justin Burns now jumping up into the 2 spot as the battle for 3rd goes on between the 21 of Corey Valad and the 60 of Francis White. Austin Smith still in the mix as well as they bring it off of turn number 4 and back down to the line. Lap number 6 up on the board, and Justin Pope still with the lead. Justin Burns is not going away though. He's right there with him in 2nd. Within a couple of car lengths. Francis White still there for 3rd. Austin Smith has gotten around Corey Valad for the 4th spot. Meanwhile, down the back straightaway, Francis White took a look to the outside on Justin Burns into turn number 3. That didn't quite work. In the meantime, Austin Smith continues to shine up on that outside lane, trying to close in on Francis White for position number 3. Couldn't quite do it. Actually loses ground to White in the process. Open the door for Corey Valad to try to get up there. In the meantime, Francis White gets on by the 11 of Justin Burns to pick up the number 2 position as they hit turn number 3 and 4. All that's happening behind your race leader, Justin Pope, as they bring it off of turn number 4 and back to the stripe. 8 laps down, 7 to go. Justin Pope's been doing a lot of touring around North America, running in this Sport Compact division down south, and has gained a lot of experience coming back to Can-Am here tonight, looking for his 3rd win of the season. As behind them, Francis White up there for position number 2. He's gotten around Justin Burns. Joe Orbis continues to charge forward even after that little tangle in turn number 4, wrinkle in the hood and all. He is back up there trying to get into the top 3. Talked to him earlier. He said, if I can't win the race, I want to at least get to the top 3 because that's where the most points are. And right now he's battling Justin Burns for the number 3 spot after starting in the back of the field and closing in quickly. He's alongside of him in turn number 3 and 4. It looks like Orbis is going to get the spot as they come back across the line this time by with 10 laps in the books. Orbis back up into the top 3. Burns relegated to 2nd. Corey Valad now, or Burns relegated to 4th rather. Corey Valad now 5th, getting a challenge from Tony Frezzo down the back straightaway. Frezzo's going to pull even terms and pull on by the 21 of Valad into turn number 3. In the meantime, he'll try to get on by the 11 of Burns up off the corner and does so, coming down to the line this time by 4 to go. And Tony Frezzo now up into the number 4 spot as they hit turn number 1. Your leader, Justin Pope, continues to show the way. 10-car length advantage over the 60 of Francis White. Into turn number 3 and 4, Francis White has finished second twice in the last 3 weeks. Would much rather be in the lead right now as they come back down across the line with 3 to go. 3 laps remaining, and Justin Pope looking really good, trying to get his 3rd win of the season. As we watch the battle on Dirt Track Digest here with the 21, Corey Valad running in spot number 5. Justin Burns trying to take that position away, and Jock Simons trying to move in as well. 2 to go for Justin Pope. Been a great night so far for Pope as he brings it into turn number 3 and 4. He's got a well over a straightaway advantage over second place Francis White. The white flag is in the air. Final time around for Justin Pope. Francis White still there in second. Joe Orvis trying to move up and trying to take second away from Francis White, but he's running out of time or running out of laps as they head down the back straightaway. Checkered flag will be waving this time by. 5th start of the year, 3rd win of 2022. It's Justin Pope back in victory lane at Can-Am. Second will go to Francis White. Joe Orvis throws the block at Tony Frezzo. He'll hold on for another top 3 finish. Frezzo comes home 4th. At the line for 5th, it will be Jock Simons taking the spot away.